What's up, guys? I'm gonna do another impact test video. I'm gonna use my HDP50. I'm gonna alternate the rounds in it. So I already have some of them loaded in there, but basically the sequence of balls is steel bearing first, aluminum ball second, and then the plastic one, or this nylon ball, third, and then it just repeats. So in here, up here is the steel ball, and then aluminum, and then nylon, and then steel, aluminum, nylon. I'm just gonna sort of check if I can remedy that issue where the trigger kind of gets stuck when I pull, because the magnet catch, I have a magnet detent in here and the valve block is pulled out. So I have the restrictor in here only because I want these to both have restrictors in them in this video. So there's this little shiny disc thingy in there you can see, and that's a CO2 restrictor. So basically it's sort of decreasing the power a little bit, but it has a better average shot speed. And this has the valve block pulled out. This has the restrictor in the handle, because for this one in particular you need the restrictor in the handle, because if you do not have it in there, it will just shoot all the air out on the first shot. And I'm using 12-gram cartridges on these, probably Crossman's. And for this one I'm just going to use like all aluminum and then all nylon. I'll probably do 2 magazines with this, and I'll probably, just to deplete the entire CO2 cartridge, so I'll do 2 magazines of this and then 2 magazines of this, and I'll alternate between the two and leave it in sunlight. Sorry for this car. So yeah, sorry about that, there's a motorcycle. Anyways, I'm gonna shoot this one first, let it rest in the sunlight for a little bit, and then while I'm shooting this one will be getting warm, and then I'm gonna go back to this guy and shoot another 12 rounds, or however many rounds I get out of a CO2 cart. And I get like 12 to 18 rounds when I have this running on CO2, but obviously it's getting weaker and weaker. These are both the 7.5 joule versions, but I've taken the valve block out of both of these, and they both have restrictors in the handles. And the only extra stuff done to this is the slide is dyed dark green. The detent is a PEX pipe detent, and there's a magnet catch, like a magnet hot glued on the inside right here to pull up heavy steel ball bearings. And then today I'm shooting this piece of aluminum. It's probably like, I don't know, a millimeter thick. It is aluminum, so it's soft metal. Like, aluminum isn't that hard, but my tin pan thing I was shooting at yesterday is just kind of riddled with holes, and I want to try this. I might angle it slightly so that it doesn't just bounce back at me. I'm not sure. I'll see how the first couple shots go, and then see what I do after that, just so I don't get ricochet at me. I'm gonna be wearing paintball goggles, so I'll probably, if anything, from this box I'll be kind of like over there a little bit, instead of like straight on, because yeah, I don't want this to come back and hit me. I will have my paintball goggles on, but I'm just out here in sandals and stuff, sandals and shorts. It's about 78 degrees, I don't know, 21 or 22 Celsius. I'm not too sure what Celsius equivalent is, but it's not cold and it's not like blaring hot, so it's kind of just a normal day. So yeah, I'm gonna get on with this. All right, you guys, I got air in this. I put a drop of oil on the cartridge before I punctured it. This first shot will be the steel ball bearing, and I'm just aiming wherever. So that bounced off, didn't penetrate. I'll show you guys the dent. I wasn't sure what this was gonna do, because I think aluminum is harder than tin. So that's the hit right there. I'll show you the back. So you can kind of see the back Hopefully my camera focuses a little bit better. Definitely left a mark. So since that one didn't penetrate, I think whenever I do not have a restrictor in this handle, when it's full power, no restrictions, with that steel ball bearing, I'll get like 26 joules or 25 joules. When I have a restrictor in it, basically the way this is right now, it gets to like 18. But I'm going to have a better average speed with the restrictor in. And I forgot to mention, I'm standing, I don't know, probably 8 footsteps away, so 25 feet away. I'll go to my sticks, which is about 21 feet, and I'll fire the next round. So this is an aluminum ball, and you guys already know how this is set up. So I'm not getting the trigger getting stuck or nothing. I'm not having any issues with these alternating rounds, so that's good. But I'll have to try this a few times for me to be convinced that it's just those steel ball bearings. So I will have more videos with me having 6 ball bearings, 6 steel ball bearings, and then seeing if I get jams and trigger jams and all that. And then I'll put, you know, aluminum, steel, aluminum, steel, aluminum, steel, or I'll try all aluminums or all plastics. So these are the nylon rounds. This one shot is nylon. So yeah, it's still hitting pretty hard. It hasn't gone through. I will try this aluminum pan with all my other stuff, like the Berna SD, Berna TCR, you know, just in the future. So that was the first shot. This was the second shot, and this was the third shot. So steel bearing, aluminum ball, and nylon ball. Might be kind of hard to tell because the sun, the glare and stuff. I'm not sure how good this is coming out. And here's the back. So first shot, second shot, third shot. It's kind of hard to see because this is not like a 3D camera or nothing. So yeah, I'm gonna keep shooting this. I have 3 more rounds. It'll be steel ball bearing, aluminum ball, and then nylon ball. And I'll take one more step forward. I don't have my chronograph out here with me, but I'm gonna assume this is probably hitting, like, since it's 3 shots taken out of it, it's probably hitting like 14 joules or maybe 16. Steel ball, aluminum ball, plastic or nylon. So this was the steel ball, no puncture. This is the aluminum ball, the second one, and this is the second nylon ball. So steel, steel, aluminum, aluminum, nylon, nylon. So I'm gonna let this gun chill for a second. I'm gonna pause the video, try to find some of these rounds, and I'll hop on the TR50. All right, you guys. I flipped this thing around. So this panel, it used to fit on something. It was a panel to cover like some sort of machine or instrument or something. So the panel that has the edges that are going back is, this side with the edges that are going, you know, that way. This is the HDP50 side, and then this will be the TR50 side. And yeah, I'm just waiting for this motorcycle to pass. I'm gonna try to aim a little bit higher. Hopefully I don't like go through these little holes that are already in it, but I'm gonna aim a little bit higher with the TR50, and I have it aired up and stuff. I'm just gonna put my goggles back on and start firing, so I'll be right back. All right, you guys, TR50, like I said earlier, no restrictor in the handle. I'm sorry, no valve block and a restrictor in the handle. So both guns this time around have the restrictor in the handle. and both of them have the pretty much the most basic mod you can do by taking out the valve block. And these are all aluminum rounds. All 6 of them is going to be aluminum. And then I'll probably switch to the nylons, or I'll do, you know, all the air of this cartridge of aluminum and then switch to the nylons. I haven't figured out what to do yet. So I'm at the sticks. It's about 7 foot steps, and I'm going to aim for the top part of that panel, so I have different marks. But I did flip over that sheet too, so bounced off, bounced off, bounced off, bounced off, bounced off, and bounced off. I'll show you guys those hits right now. I found some of the balls from the HDP50, and I found some of these already, but these are all the TR50 hits. Let me try to move this a little bit so you can see none of them went through. I'll see the backside. I think they're almost the same as the HDP50, but those look a little bit more pronounced. The back dents on the back of this panel, it looks a little bit more heavy duty of it. Like it has a more of an imprint than the HDP50. And I have, with mine at least, I have seen that it does have higher joule ratings with the restrictor in it. I don't typically shoot it fully open, only if I have my air tank attached to it. It's not that practical to use if you need to use this like in an emergency. You might not have time to put a tank adapter and a remote line and an air tank and all that stuff. I just do that because I can, and it's a little bit cheaper for me to shoot it that way versus using CO2 carts all the time. But yeah, I have noticed that this has maybe 2 or 3 more joules of power with the most basic mod applied to it. So I don't have longer barrels. I don't have like that crazy like ZRAM chamber, like anything like that. I just have a really basic mod on these. So I'm gonna reload. I already reloaded my HDP50, so I'm gonna shoot that panel again. It's gonna be the same cartridge. Okay guys, I flipped over the panel, so this is the same side I've been shooting with this marker. This is the same CO2 cart, so it's already had 6 shots taken out of it, and I'm still alternating the rounds. Steel first, aluminum second, nylon third, and then steel, aluminum, nylon. So I'll tell you guys what's going on each shot. So steel ball, I'm aiming for the bottom again. Can't tell if I hit it or if I think I hit the box. So my aiming was off on that one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I missed it, that first shot with the steel ball. So that was aluminum, nylon ball, steel ball. This is kind of running out of pressure. Aluminum ball right here, and then nylon ball. Yeah, so the nylon ball is traveling faster, but since it's so light, I'm not sure how it would affect somebody if they have, you know, heavy like winter clothes on. So yeah, my steel ball bearing went over here, so I totally missed that one. And then I think this was the aluminum round, and then the nylon. Can't remember exactly. None of them went through. I didn't think they would go through. I had a small glimmer of hope they would go through. But I'm gonna fire the TR50 at this again. I'll probably use the orange nylon balls. All right, you guys, TR50, the panel has been flipped over. So all of the shots on the top have been from the TR50. Same CO2 cartridge, and I'm using all orange nylon balls. So yeah, pretty much you'll get 12 good shots with both of these markers if they have the restrictor. in the handles, which is basically 2 reloads with both of these on a CO2 cart. When I do not have a restrictor in here, I get like 6 shots. So there's not much chance of you reloading if you actually need to use this in some sort of emergency. And this would be a better go-to if you feel like you want another 6 shots. If you have the valve block pulled out, a restrictor in the handle, because you will get 12 shots with the way this is on a 12-gram cartridge. But if you do this mod and you want it to shoot 12 times, you're gonna have to put the restrictor in the handle. But I mean, there is the option of reloading the HDP50. You need to get a speed loader. I got this from Alternate Arms Self-Defense, John Reynolds, and this just goes right here, and you can put 5 or 6 rounds in this, pull the follower spring, flip the gun over, and then it'll feed into the mag, or like the, I don't know, the guide or whatever. It'll fit in there. The balls will go in here, and it lines up with the hole right there. So you can reload this, but you need this, or you just need to be quick with having stuff in your pocket and pulling that guide spring and dropping 6 rounds in and pulling the spring in. I don't know, I feel like even if you practice, it'd probably take you at least like 5 seconds to do that. And I've never timed myself reloading with this, but this is more convenient for reloading because you just have these little drums and you just pop one in, take it out, pop it in, and you're good to go. Like pull this little spring follower. So I'll show you this guy over here. I think a couple of the nylon rounds cracked, not too many. This is all TR50 damage. My second kind of like group was all right here because I was deliberately aiming right here. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I hit all 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. And this is the reverse side. It's kind of hard to tell. I can't really see it that good on the camera because right now I have my paintball mask on. I'm gonna take it off actually, 1 second. All right, so this is all TR50 damage, and then I'm gonna make my screen brighter real quick. All this is TR50 with aluminum balls, and all this is nylon balls. This was the second round of shots on the same cartridge, so they are going to be a little bit weaker. And then all this was the HDP50 first 6 shots with a restrictor in the handle, and then these were the next 6 shots with the HDP50, various rounds. Pretty sure this was the aluminum ball, the second round of aluminums, and then nylon, and then steel, and then aluminum, and then nylon again. But yeah, I'm probably gonna shoot the HDP50 one last time with all steel bearings and the restrictor taken out, so pretty much like full force. And I'll get that ready, and then I'll be right back. All right, you guys, restrictor is out of the handle. I already popped this. Has a crossman. It's using all 8.4 gram steel ball bearings, 1/2 inch. I didn't shoot them in the TR50 because in the past, maybe like a couple weeks ago, when I shot the steel balls out of the TR50, it dislodged the barrel spring. So I will try it again later. I just don't want to have to take it apart and fix it. Not today anyways. So this is the side that I have been shooting the HDP50 on. I'm gonna aim like kind of in this area where there's no marks, and yeah, I'm gonna get going. So I'm gonna try this again and again and again, and I will eventually hook up the air tank to this, or the CO2 tank, and see what this does on those other air systems. So yeah, steel ball bearing, no restrictor. Can't tell where it hit. I don't see any punctures. So yeah, that was pretty much 5 shots. I'll put 1 more in here. Okay, 3 more shots. I didn't get that weird trigger issue. I didn't do anything to the sliding door or anything, so I don't know, maybe the grease helped. 6th shot, so this was 7, and this is 8. Yeah, that didn't have much power. So yeah, you can get like 5 to 6 power shots out of this. The first 2 will probably be your strongest, and if you're rapid firing, you're gonna run out of air pressure pretty quick. So I'm gonna try to find out which ones are the new hits. This thing looks like dented pretty hard now. Like it's kind of like, it's not straight anymore. It's kind of bent in the middle section. Like right here, it's kind of like warped. So I think, I know for sure these are, I think, I'm not sure. I honestly like lost track of where I was. I mean, I was trying to aim here, but I feel like they were kind of going up a little bit. So maybe this one and these 2 and that one's probably the last hit because it was so weak. Yeah, I'm assuming they're probably this group right here. I think these are old hits, but I mean, you guys had the video, and I'll revisit this and like be able to point it out at some point. But yeah, anyways, nothing went through, not today at least. I can still hook this up to my CO2 tank and my HPA tank and see if I can get anything to go through that, any of these 50 cal stuff to go through. But yeah, that'll be it for this one, and see you next time.